Good evening, and thank you for joining Rolling with BJ in the kitchen. Tonight we're gonna do sweet potato pie. I already boiled my yams. I got them all soft. So now we're gonna get started. Also, what I did was I took my pie shells and I put them in the oven for about 20 minutes to let them slightly brown, and that way they won't be mushy at the bottom. So I just took the pie crust, put some fork holes in it, and put it in the oven for 20 minutes. I put 2 in at a time, and then I let them stand there for 20 minutes, take them out, let them cool.
On what temperature?
Oh, my oven is always at 365. Okay? 365, that's what I do. So, how are we going to start these yams? Well, they are yams, but how we going to start this sweet potato pie? We have carnation milk, we have eggs, we have sweet butter. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this stick of sweet butter into my yams. Oh, well, yeah, like I said, they are yams, but we doing sweet potato pie. So I'm going to put that stick of sweet butter into the bowl. And what I'm going to do is put this in the microwave and let the butter melt. And I'm going to add I'm also going to add a little Nuco margarine. This is something that I cook pretty much everything with. So we're going to just put this in the microwave for a couple of minutes and let this butter melt in these yams so that we can start our sweet potato pie. I'll be right back. My butter is all melted and the margarine. Now I want to start adding my ingredients. This is a tablespoon. So we're going to add our vanilla flavor. So I'm going to use a tablespoon and a half. Well, we just go with 2 tablespoons. This measuring stuff. Okay, I have imitation rum flavor. And I'm going to use a half a tablespoon.
Why you don't use actual rum?
Oh no. We're just using this for the flavor. We're not trying to get nobody drunk. Actually, I'm going to just go on and make that a whole tablespoon. So 2 tablespoons of vanilla flavor and 1 tablespoon of rum flavor so far. We're going to use our ground cinnamon, and I'm not getting ready to measure that. I'm just going to sprinkle what I want to sprinkle in here. And you can do the same thing. And we're going to put our nutmeg in here. And you can sprinkle however much you think you might want to put in yours. And we're going to put a little carnation milk. And I'm just going to pour it. I'm just going to pour the carnation milk after. Okay, so this is nutmeg. So as you can see, I didn't put that much. We're going to pour a little carnation milk in there. And that wasn't much at all. So I'd say maybe about 3 tablespoons of carnation milk so far. And I'm just going to mash up my potatoes. Mix in all the ingredients. And then I'm going to add these 3 eggs. Once I get all this mixed up. And then we're going to start adding our sugar. So you want to make sure your potatoes is nice and hot when you start working with them. It helps make everything mix better. So I'm going to go on and add the egg and the sugar. And as far as the sugar, I have a scooper in here. So I'm going to start out with probably 2.5 of these scoops. Well, we're going to start out with 2 scoops. Add a little, I'm going to add a little more milk. And I'm going to add the 3 eggs. The 3 eggs is going to make this really, really rich. Nice, smooth, and rich. And you want to taste this as you go along so you know if you need any more vanilla, any more sugar, any more cinnamon. So I'm going to use my mixer to mix all this up. So we're going to use the mixer now. We just want to mix it. Make sure all these ingredients are mixing in together. Okay, I want to check on it, so. And you know how it gets stringy, so what I like to do is just, as I'm mixing that part, I'll just drop it off in a bowl. So for now, I'm just going to keep on mixing. And if I add anything else, I'll definitely let you know. But I don't want to bore your patience with the mixer on camera. So I'm just going to continue to mix off camera and get the little stringy part out. Okay? I'll be back. Okay, I've been mixing, and so I've been just pulling out the stringy part. So now I tasted it, and it's good, but it's not
Sweet enough.
Sweet enough. She want to tell all the secrets. But anyway, I'm going to add some more ground cinnamon. I'm going to add some more nutmeg. So actually what I'm going to do is go over all the ingredients that I already put in here. I'm just re-adding them. Okay, I'm gonna put a tablespoon of vanilla and maybe just a tiny bit over a tablespoon. So that's about a half a tablespoon. So a tablespoon and a half of vanilla, more. Just a half of the imitation rum. Just a half. I'm contemplating on the egg, but I know for sure, I got 3 in there. I know for sure I'm gonna put 2 more scoops of white sugar. And I'm just gonna put a tiny bit of milk. I'm gonna mix this all together. I'm gonna taste it, and then it's probably be time to put it in a pie crust. So here we go. Okay, I'm gonna mix it. And I'll be back to after I finish mixing it and let you know if we need anything else. Okay, as you can see, I added a little more cinnamon. And this is optional. You have to taste yours and see if how sweet you want yours, how rich or however you want yours, what flavor you want to taste in yours. Okay, so I'm gonna add 1 more scoop of sugar, and that's gonna be it. So this should be the taste that I'm going for, and if not, it'll probably be the vanilla that I need. But for now, I think I have it. I think this is going to be it, ladies and gentlemen. So I'm just covering this sugar up so it won't be splashing all over the place when I start this mixer. Okay, I'm going to mix this and then I'll be back. We'll be ready to put it in a pie crust. Everything is great. It tastes really good. Now, I'm just putting a little, now that I got everything the way I want it, I'm just putting a little bit of baking powder in it. And then I'm gonna mix this up in there. And then I'm gonna put it in the oven. So I'll be back after I mix this, and then I'll show you when I put it in the pie crust.
Go.
Okay, we're all done. Now we're just gonna fill our pie crust. And you don't want to overfill them because they'll run over. And these pie crusts are deep dish pie crusts. They're not the thin ones, they're the deep dish. Okay, so that should be enough. So about 2.5 of these scoops. You don't want to go any further, any higher than this, because it will definitely run over. I've experienced it. Okay, so we're ready to put these in the oven. And I'm going to put them in the oven for, I'm going to put it on about 25 minutes, and then I'll check them and see how much longer I want to put them in. I actually look like I got too much in these. I'll use this spoon. Just like I said, you don't want them to run over. Now you're saying she took it out, now she's putting some back. Make her mind up. Okay, so in the oven they go. And like I said, I'm going to put it on about 20 to 25 minutes, and then I'll come back and check them. Okay, the timer stopped, and they're not done. I had the timer on 25 minutes. That's how they look. I'm going to let them cook a little while longer, maybe about 10 more minutes. I'll be back. Okay, so it's been 30 minutes tops. So let's check them. Okay, they look pretty good. Maybe I'll get a toothpick and check them. Hold on. Okay. Okay, I did the toothpick test. I think I'm going to leave them in there for about maybe 5 more minutes. I'm going to put them back for about 5 more minutes. So altogether it'll be about 35 minutes. And I'll be back in about 5 minutes. Okay, so it was actually 10 more minutes. And so now I just took them out and they look pretty good. So I'm going to let them cool off for about 10 minutes. So let's see, it was 25, 35. So it was about 35, 40 minute cook time. So now I'm going to let them cool off for about 30 minutes. Not 30 minutes. I'm going to let them cool down for about 10 or 15 minutes. And I'll come back and show you what they look like. And we'll give them a name. I'll be back. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I have decided we're going to name these pies BJ Sock It To Me Sweet Potato Pie. Thank you for rolling with BJ in the kitchen tonight. Hope you enjoyed this video. Please subscribe, click the like button, tell a friend, share the video, And most of all, try the recipe. You'll love it. Again, thank you for watching and have a wonderful night. Bye.